Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Learner Time, Learning Time. So this is our first video. We will study Mulberry English course. So let's start. So first open your chapter 3, A Turkish Judge. So here is our chapter, A Turkish Judge. So let's start. One day the Caliph Honor al-Rashid disguised himself as an ordinary traveler and left his palace to travel through his country and see himself how his people fared. Mounted on a fine steed, you can find here the meanings of the word. He traveled until he came within a few miles of the town of Basora. Then he saw a lame old man seated by the road. "Help me!" implored the lame old man. The Caliph gave him a coin and was about to ride on when a sudden thought stopped him. "Old man," he said, "which city are you going to?" Next page. "To the city of Basora," answered the old man. So, next, dismounting, the Caliph helped the lame old man onto the horseback and then mounting behind him rode into Basora. Arriving at their journey's end, the Caliph said to the lame man, "Dismount, I leave you here." "What?" cried the Caliph. "Ungrateful man, did I not leave you from the roadside?" "Very true," replied the man. "But can you prove it? In Basora, we both are strangers. It's your word against me. What you are going to do?" The Caliph thought, "If I force this man off to my horse and leave him by roadside, he will cry out. A mob will gather and turn against me. If I give him a large sum of money, he will be glad to let me horseback, but at the same time, he will be encouraged to cheat someone else in the same way. If I ask a caddy to settle the case, I may lose my horse, but at the same time, I will find how a caddy of Basora gives justice to the people." "Let's go to the caddy then," said the Caliph. The old man agreed. So they went to the place where the caddy was holding court. Two men stood before the caddy, an oil merchant and a potter. The potter held a piece of gold in his hand. "This coin," he said, "belongs to me." "Your honor," said the oil merchant, "that coin is mine. I have owned it for many years and Obi carries it. I lost it today." "Are there any witnesses?" asked the caddy. Next page. "No, your honor," answered the man. "My goodness, wondered the calf. How is the caddy going to judge who is right?" "Very well," said the caddy. "Leave the coin with me and return tomorrow." "What sort of way is that to render justice?" said the Caliph to himself. The next case was called, and the two other men approached the caddy. "What is your trade?" he asked first. "I am a writer," was the answer. "Why are you here?" continued the caddy. "This morning I was out. Someone stole my book of learning." The tailor, he said, pointing to other men, now has at the end and claims that it is his. "Are there any witnesses?" asked the caddy. "None, your honor," replied the old man. "Very well," said the caddy. "Leave the book with me and return tomorrow." Next page. Next, the caddy called the Caliph and the old man before him. "Who are you and what is your complaint?" he asked. "Your honor," replied the Caliph, "I am a traveler from a distant land. I came upon this lame man lying by the roadside. I took pity on him and brought him to my city on my horse. Now he claims that he owns my horse." The caddy turned to the man. "What do you have to say in your defense?" "The horse is mine," answered the lame old man. "He raised from a colt, and we love each other as a brothers. If my horse is taken from me, what shall I do? You see, I am a poor lame man, and I need faithful horse to carry me." Here, the old man pretended to weep the gain and sympathy of caddy. The caddy calmly asked, "Have you any witnesses?" "No, your honor," replied the Caliph and the old man together. Then said the Cadi, leave the horse with one of my soldiers and return to this courtroom tomorrow morning. The next morning, Caliph arrived at the courtroom early, for he was eager to hear how the Cadi would decide all the cases. The Cadi entered the room and at once called the oil merchant and porter. Handing the gold coin to the oil merchant, he said, here's a gold coin. Take it, take it. It is rightfully yours. Then he turned to the porter. You have tried to keep what did not belong to you. He said in a stern, mean, serious voice. Soldiers, he called, take this man away from the courtroom, and you see if he offers the serving of free charge to the oil merchant for a month. Next, the writer and the tailor came him before him. The book of learning belongs to the writer, he said. I now return it to him. But sir, it's mine, cried the tailor. Soldiers, take this false swearing tailor and ensure that he pays the writer 5 gold coins, ordered the Cadi. Turn the page. Finally, the Caliph and the old man were called before the Cadi. The Cadi addressed the old man. I have repaid kindness with the ingratitude. I will make sure you mend your evil ways. Henceforth, you will work at the court, and it will be your duty to extend courtesy to all travelers who come to visit our town. Good traveler. The horse is yours, he said, turning to Caliph. Take it and continue on your way. May your kindness be better rewarded in the future. The Caliph thanked the judge and stepped back to the room. Then he waited until everyone except the Cadi had left the courtroom. Then he approached him and said, Honored judge, I much admire your wisdom. How did you render such righteous judgment? These cases are all very simple, said the Cadi. Did you not hear that the old merchant said he has carried this piece of gold for many years? Last night I put the coin into a glass of water, clear water. This morning I found the surface of water covered with tiny drops of oil. I then knew beyond doubt that the coin belonged to the oil merchant. Good thinking, said the Caliph. But do tell me how you knew to whom the book of learning belonged. That case was equally easy to settle, responded the Cadi. On examining the book, I found the pages where most used were those on which the duties of writer and scholar were set forth. The book belonged to writer. Your judgment is most excellent, exclaimed the Caliph. But how could you tell to whom the horse belonged? Next page. Last night I had your house put in a stable that you and the old man would have to pass on your way to the court today. This morning I went to the stable. When the old man passed, the horse never looked up. But when you passed the open door, he stretched out his head and neighed, as the horses only do when a loved master approaches. So, you see, my friend, the matter was very simple after all. Simple? Cried the Caliph. Your wisdom is beyond compare. I am Caliph Honor al-Rasul. I need a just man as you in my capital city. Honest judge. Now I make you the Grand Cadi. So in next video we will discuss question answer. First we will study chapter 4 in next video, then question answers of this and question answer of chapter 4. So bye guys, I hope you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe for more videos.